The first time I used print was in 1999 when I made the first editions, working with a master printmaker, so I didn't really need to know what I was doing. It wasn't until like a decade later that I actually joined as a member. Did the evening classes with Ian McNichol. I use etching really as my main technique. I've been using spit bite technique, which is painting with acid directly onto the plate. I've also been using photo etching, where you coat the plate with a thing called Photrack, which is a light sensitive covering, and you can mask out areas using templates or halftone transparencies and expose it to UV light, and then you're left with an image on the plate that can be etched. It's quite an old sort of idea for an image that I've had for a while. It's a doodle of it in a sketchbook from 10 or 15 years ago. The image is a sort of submarine perched on top of a hill in a landscape. But recently I've made some small paintings of that image and decided I would use the image again for this print. It sort of refers to images in art history of the story of Noah's Ark in the Bible. I mean, I'm not religious in the slightest. These stories are part of our culture, really, and certainly part of our history. The paintings I did were called Diluvia and Ararat, which is the name of the mountain where Noah's Ark supposedly landed. But to substitute the Ark with a submarine, which 30-40 miles down the road, there's weapons of mass destruction there. I always like to come up with images that sort of have an emblematic feel about them, but they're still very ambiguous and open to possibilities, really. So switching the submarine for an ark, so it's about mixing up different catastrophes or potential catastrophes.